Welcome to a new studio vlog. It's going to be quite a busy one because I'm off work this week, so I'm going to make the most of it and get a lot of artwork done. I need to make prints of my 4 latest drawings, the mixed media ones. I'm going to find all of my original drawings that are for next year's calendar and assign them to a month. There's 9 in total so far, so I need to see which months are left and then decide on subjects for the last 3 drawings. I've got 1 drawing in mind, so I want to get that started this week as well. And if there's time, I'm going to order some new greeting cards. So yeah, I've got lots to do, so let's get into the vlog. I've got 9 drawings for the next year's calendar, so I'm just going to see which ones go with which month and then try and decide, well, see which months I've got left and pick subjects for them. So I'll show you what I've got so far. There's the hare, little bumblebee, blue tit, goldfinches, the song thrush, the 4 birds, which is called Coming Together, Harry hedgehog, my New Forest foal, and Darcy the donkey. So, I know that the hare is going to be for March hare and all that. That's an easy one. I think the hedgehog's got to be November. Although, I suppose they hibernate in winter, so maybe not. I might go for October or September. I've written out the months here, but now I think it might be easier to write out the drawings and then put the months next to them. I suppose I could do that anyway, and then put it into this list. I wasn't expecting this to be this difficult. Okay, so we've got the hare for March, the blue tit is February because of the blossom, and the song thrush is January. These ones I'm going by when I saw them and took the photos. I think foals are normally born in May, so that will go in there. The goldfinches are in a flower meadow, so they've got to be a summer month. And the hedgehog is with fallen leaves, so that's got to be autumn. The donkey doesn't really matter. I think I took the photo in September last year, or the year before maybe. So I might put him there, but then I don't know if the hedgehog is more suited to September. Okay, I'll put that. The birds were winter, but because I've done the great tit in its summer plumage, that's going to have to be a summer one. I think I'm going to put the goldfinches in July, mainly because that's my birthday month. So then I'll go for the birds for June. The bee, I might just put that for April. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What have I missed? Oh, the donkey, so I haven't put the donkey in. The drawing that I'm wanting to get started this month is of butterflies. So I suppose they should probably be August. I don't really have any idea if this is right with what appears in what month, but it doesn't really matter. I suppose butterflies are summery and autumn is the August is the height of summer, so that just leaves September, October and December. Oh no, not good. I think I'll have to do a bit of research of the best month to put hedgehog in. So we've got January the song thrush, blue tit for February, March hare, bee for April, foal for May, birds for June, goldfinch for July, butterflies for August. Oh, I've not put the donkey in. Okay, donkey for September. I think I'll just go hedgehog for August. And then that just leaves November and December, so I'll need to do some wintry drawings. So for wintry drawings, shush you two. Eli, I'm trying to do this. Be quiet. So wintry drawings. Hang on a minute. Eli, come here. Come here. Come on. Go in there, please. Come on. Go, 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 go. Go. Good boy. Can you go in your bed a minute? I'm nearly done. Wait. Oh, come here then, you can do this. Okay, so wintry drawings. I'm thinking a robin, but I've already done a robin. That was in last year's calendar. So I don't really want to draw another one just yet. I mean, that's typically Christmas. Stop it. The other thing I can think of is a red squirrel, because I'd really like to draw one of those. You see them in snow, I think. So if you've got any suggestions for wintry drawing subjects that you'd like to see, please let me know in the comments. Okay, so I'm going to get started on printing out my prints of the 4 mixed media pieces. Because I've filmed the process of printing for a few vlogs before, I'm not going to put it in this one. I'll just show you when they're finished. My prints are coming along nicely. I've done all the test prints of them. I need to pick the best one for the goldfinches, but the rest I've done that already. With this one, I found that if I print the scans first without editing it, it's almost perfect, but then I can compare it to the original and see what tweaks are needed, and it's mainly just the colour balance and the darkness. So for the last 2 that I've done, this blue tit and the song thrush, I was able to do them in just 2 test prints. Otherwise I'm wasting so much of the paper, and it's not cheap. This is what I've used. Somerset Enhanced, velvet, 100% cotton. So now I just need to pick mount boards for these. I'll probably just go with the same mount board that I've put the originals in, so I've got them already and I'm not having to buy new colours. Trying to be a bit more resourceful. this is what I've got. The hair in the, I think it was willow green. Blue tip in the sort of dark grey. Goldfinches, I think just the plain, although this grey does look quite nice actually. Seeing that on camera now, I think maybe I'll go for that. It just sets them off a bit better, I think, with their dark bits in their wings and their heads. I think it just makes them stand out a bit more. And then the song thrush is in the more browny colour. I don't know if you can tell the difference. So it's just that one's warmer than the other. So there, now I just need to stick the mounts down, photograph them, and then list them on the website. So I've finished packing up the prints now, and I've thought of names for them finally. So this is Blue Tit and Blossom, Gaze, Feathered Friends, and I've also done that in the plain mount, so I'm going to list both options on my website. And I called this one Berrylicious. And they've all got their certificate of authenticity. And I'm just about to take them down to the shop in our local village that sells them for me. I've just dropped the prints off, and my mum and dad have met me here. We've got a Costa and we're going to go and sit on the seafront.
Is that yours?
Yeah.
With the cream?
Yep. It's ruby chocolate.
It's just going to go like that. Ruby chocolate.
So I've drawn out the butterflies, and as you can see this bit is a bit lighter than the rest because I've used the putty eraser to take off the graphite so that it doesn't smudge when I put the coloured pencil down. So I'm starting with Primrose for a base layer of the orange parts of the butterfly. So I'm actually going over the lines a little bit because it's not solid colour. Some of these, I think they must be veins in the wings that have the colour and they kind of feather here. So I'm just going to do this one patch of orange for now, just to figure out exactly what colours I need, just in case this isn't the right colour for the base layer because it's a little bit green. Perhaps I should have used the polychromos cream, but we'll see. I want to use, so this is dark cadmium yellow, and I want to use, I'm not just going in straight in with the darker orange because I want the colour to be vibrant. Oops. I've gone way out there. Never mind, it'll be black, but I don't want to get confused in the meantime. Oh, it's not coming out, that's my trusty little Mono Zero eraser. So I've decided I don't like that colour, and now I'm going to use dark chrome yellow instead and see if that's better. I think that's better, the other was too yellowy. I think I'm just going to fill all this in, and then once I've built up the colour, then I'll go back with a light pencil to try and put in the highlights. This isn't working at the moment for me. I think it might be the wrong base colour. Okay, so I'm just going to look for the darkest colour now, because the outside of this orange part has a really nice sort of rusty orangey red colour. I'm going to try sanguine or Venetian red and we'll see which one works best. Oops. So these are actually quite dull in comparison, so I'm not really sure if this is going to work, but we'll see how it goes. Dull as in more natural than orange, but I think actually that might be the way to go. I just want to get the darkest bits in first so that I've got something to go by for the rest of the colours. No, I think Venetian red is the one. And then hopefully in a minute, when I come over with one of the brighter oranges, it will kind of add the luminosity that the butterfly's got. Okay, let's try that actually before I go any further. I think it's going to have to be this orange glaze or cadmium orange. I'll go cadmium orange because that's not too dark. We can always go darker, but I don't think we can go lighter, so let's see. So I'm just trying to bring in this darker colour, blend it in. I know that with coloured pencils you're supposed to work light to dark, but I just can't seem to do it. Whether I just don't plan a drawing enough, but I just don't think my brain works that way. Oh, that's really the effect that I wanted to make. Hope you can see that on the camera. I think we're getting somewhere. In fact, maybe I should have put a bit more in there of the darker. So here there's quite a dark bit that goes basically all the way from here down to here. And then I'm just going to blend that in. I'm trying not to press too hard so that I don't damage the tooth of the paper, otherwise the lighter layer at the end probably won't work. So here there's actually a lighter sort of highlight under here in between this and the black. So I'm going to put that in with this lighter orange, because next to black that should be quite light. Then I think I'm going to try the highlights. So I'm going to try cream. So we've got a highlight here. I think on the next ones I will have to try and do light first. But, I mean, this bit isn't as dark as it needs to be. I can try. There's a colour in the linen that's called russet. So I think that's probably the colour I was looking for. Yeah. It's a bit more vibrant than the Venetian red. Yeah, much better. So again, I'm just going over the top of the darker colour to blend it in a bit, because although they've got all the veins, they're not really very pronounced. I think it's just what gives them their sort of vibrant colour. This is the first time I've drawn butterflies. Well, I used to draw them when I was younger, but I was never really happy with the outcome. I think I just coloured them in, but didn't actually get in any detail. So they always just looked really fake. So I am kind of a bit anxious about drawing this one. Let's hope it's going to work. I'm entering it into a competition called Sketch for Survival. It's a charity that raises money for the endangered species. And so Monarch butterflies, which is what I'm drawing, are in decline. So my idea was to have the butterflies sort of, so you can't see them, but there's seven other butterflies and they're going across the page sort of up to the sky and getting smaller and smaller, and then the last couple I'm going to have them kind of faded so that it's showing the decline. At least I hope that's how it comes across. So yeah, I've got to have this finished by the end of the month. It's the 4th of June today, and it's got to be submitted by the 30th, so hopefully I'll be able to do this. I mean, once I get the hang of this, I think hopefully it will go quicker. I'm just having a break from drawing the butterfly, so I'm going to have this loose leaf tea, black tea with ginger pieces. It's very nice. If you ever come to Lyndhurst, I highly recommend going in this shop called Pages of Lyndhurst. It's a really lovely shop. Oops, I'm making a mess. I'm using the same cup as earlier, by the way, it's not dirty. Well, it is, but it's only from today. Oh, that's far too much milk. What's up? Do you want a biscuit? Am I near the treat cupboard? I got this huge bag, like pick and mix, but for dogs. It's only £8.50. Lots of bones and things. What? Right, what do you want? You want a red one? Or one of these? Okay.
Come on. Have it in a minute then. To find number one now. You. You have to wait. Say please. Say hi. Say please. Good boy. Right, can you go in your bed? Good boy. There you go. Amber, you do paw? Good girl. Is it tasty? Yeah. You haven't eaten it already, have you? Yum, yum, yum.
Time to pack up some prints that have sold. So first step is to wrap them up, just using some brown tissue paper. To package them up really nicely because buying a print is a luxury, so it has to be special when you receive it. I haven't got any business cards at the moment. I need to order some. That was meant to be a job this week, but I didn't get round to it. It's going to have to be one next week because they're important. But I'm planning to hopefully try and get some different designs on them so that they can maybe be collectible. But in the back of the prints they have got these flyers, although I might put another one in just in case these are a gift, or my customer might know somebody that wants the pet portrait. Okay, so this is just a piece of corrugated cardboard, and I've got these corner protectors. the corners that are most likely to get damaged when you send prints and art and other originals. I'm trying to be as eco-friendly as possible with the packaging, but these are plastic, which I wanted to avoid, but I just couldn't find any that weren't made of plastic or any that were recycled. These were the only options. I'm not sure if that's quite strong enough. It feels like it could be bent, so I want to avoid that if possible, so I might add another piece of cardboard to this side, but I just want to see how big we can have. So it's probably going to be a small parcel. So we've got 45, 35 and then 35, so that, and then you've got 16 centimetres, so I think we can go for 2 pieces. So I did buy these recyclable bags. They're made from sugar cane, but I didn't allow for all of this in the size, so there's no way that, well, it might have fitted without this bit. I did try it earlier, it was a tight squeeze, so I have to find another use for them, which is a shame. But luckily I've got these Royal Mail bags, so I'll have to use that. Also, these feel a bit flimsy, so I don't know if they would have got torn anyway. But yeah, as I was saying, I want to try and be as eco-friendly as possible, and of course this is all plastic and not recyclable. Well, I don't know, it's got the symbol, but where I live hardly anything is recyclable. Okay, so it's in. I really feel like I've forgotten to do something, so I'm not going to seal it up just yet, but that's basically it. I remembered what it was that I'd forgotten. So once it's all sealed, I've got this fragile tape to stick around it, and I'll also write on there, "Do not bend," just to be on the safe side, because if anything happens, I've got proof that I packaged it securely, so I'll be able to claim back if it gets damaged. So I just wanted to say as well, thank you so much for everyone that's placed an order. It really means a lot, and I'm really glad that you like my new prints. So thank you.
I might actually try the black. I might actually try sepia first, or at least a brownie colour, a purpley brown, maybe even Caput Morton Violet might work quite nicely. It's always good to put a layer of colour down underneath the black so that you get a richer black. I wasn't planning on putting the darker bits in until later, but I think it will actually help me with seeing where everything is. So I've decided to outline all of these white spots. Again, just so I can see where everything is. So I'm going to leave the vlog here with the next bit of progress on the butterfly drawing. I really hope you've enjoyed it, seeing all the different processes behind an art business. I managed to get quite a lot done. I didn't order the greeting cards though, but never mind, that can be a job for the next vlog. Make sure you subscribe to my channel to get notified when the next vlog is uploaded. Should be in about 3 weeks' time, hopefully. And please leave a comment to let me know what you thought of this vlog. I love to hear from you all. So I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!